we are too busy to build community. And if you are too busy for relationship, for connection with others, I guarantee you, you're doing things that God's not asking you to do. Because part of God's plan for our lives is to leave room for us to build and foster relationships with others. He wants us to have true community. It is so revealing and such a poor spot to be when we don't recognize how valuable relationships can be. And so here they are in Jerusalem, the Spirit of God falls, and how many people are added to the church in one day? 3,000! Boom! Mega church, just like that. 3,000 people infected by God. 3,000 people infected with gratitude and joy, and they're collectively getting together and they're doing life on life, experiencing shared life together. And as they're in this community, bonding, growing, and we see this beautiful picture of biblical community. We have to be careful because we can get so either or and detached in the way that we live. Sometimes some of you can be so about your experiences and your emotions and in the heart that you don't really apply yourself theologically. But others of you can get so in your head that you become relationally detached. And we need this integrated, this enmeshed, this symbiotic relationship that fosters between head and heart. And this early church, though they powerfully experienced God, they realized their need to understand the apostles' teaching. But there's something much more spectacular than any of that stuff. See, a miracle can be short-lived and boom, you can see it and it's done. But a changed life is there to stay. And when your life is transformed by the gospel, it allows mouths to open. Look at that. And it makes our Savior and the power of His name so beautiful in and through our lives. Here they're selling their possessions. Here, the early church, they valued people over possessions. They valued souls more than stuff. They cared about other people's needs more than their own greeds. This was the kind of community the early church was. And we need to realize that people trump possessions. And if we think that possessions are more important to us than people, we'll hang on to our possessions and we'll let the people go.